So, hello everyone, welcome back to one of the very fresh and engaging episode of Grow with Anshuman. So, today we have Indu with us. Hi, Indu, how are you doing today?
Hello, Anshuman. Thank you so much for inviting me, and I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing pretty insane this year. Thank you for asking. So, Indu, today, just we are sitting together to discuss something what is really close to my heart because over the period of 2.5 years, I have realized something which essentially I believe you might be also agreeing that is something which is very important in terms of progressing in life and specifically in this communication journey. So, would like to understand your thought and ideology behind being consistent on speaking, or let it be a little wider on communicational angle. So, my question would be for you is that because I really don't want it to go very general. I I know that you are having the expertise and you have gone through with this certain journey. Within a year, you have
Oh my God.
achieved good fluency and you are doing commendable in terms of content creation, in terms of communicational aspects. So would like to understand from your point of view that how much consistency plays a role in terms of improvement of your communication.
Well, thank you so much for your kind words, and it really means a lot from your mouth.
Mm-hmm,
And when it comes to consistency,
mm-hmm,
so we all know this thing that people usually take things for granted, that it's okay to take a break for 1 day or 2 day, but
okay.
it's not okay to take continuously back to back break because we are not understanding the rhythm of the consistency. Okay, earlier I used to feel the same way, that it's okay na, means for 5 days I was doing, it's okay to take break for 2 days. But now I can say after 9 months what
Mm-hmm,
I got to know this thing, that it doesn't matter how much we are doing, but how we are doing, whether we are showing up ourselves in bad frame of mind as well, or no matter how much tired we are, how much occupied we are, but we have to show up ourselves. That is really matters, and consistency plays significant role in our life. Earlier I was not into this thing that it's okay if I'm not doing this thing. Just now I can give the right now example. I was outside and I thought that it's okay. I was contemplating that whether I should message him that I'm ready or not. And at the end of the day, the moment I got to know that I would reach on time at
okay.
home, then I just told you that I'm ready. Why? I didn't even take a sip a glass of water, because for me this session is really means a lot, and I don't like to procrastinate my work. So this is called commitment. When do we have commitment within
Mm-hmm,
our work, okay, and with someone, obviously eventually consistency would automatically comes there. But when you are saying that, when you are taking things for granted, that it's okay if I would say this thing that Anshuman, I'm not feeling well, I'm dog tired, I couldn't even utter a single word. So what you would say? You would say it's okay, Indu, take your time. But
correct.
why? I don't want to say this thing because this session is really means a lot. So this is the thing, that when you know that no matter whether you are in good frame of your mind, or you are not in your high spirit, but
Mm-hmm,
at least you are crawling at that particular time, it means that this is called your real consistency. And these effort would definitely compound in your tomorrow's work. Not today, it is not visible, but
correct.
tomorrow or day after tomorrow, definitely it would come rain and shine.
Lovely. So, I mean, what you mean to say is that consistency would eventually be associated with commitment and
Yes,
it starts with mindset shift, correct? So do you really
yes.
feel into that if someone is being starting their journey, having said that they haven't started or they haven't done it before, obviously taking the first step is very harder, that we haven't done any practice and now we are forcing us to do something what essentially we haven't done for so long. So how someone, do you have any practical things to share wherein people can actually start implementing from very small action and started inculcating those things in their daily habits?
Absolutely. Well, I can say this thing that
Hmm.
nowadays this is my favorite quotations, that
Hmm.
we don't have to be great for doing great things
Okay.
in our life. Okay. Earlier I was cribbing about this thing that I don't have laptop. How would I take my sessions? And I don't know like how I can connect with people. But the moment I took first step,
Okay.
apparently things would fall into place. Okay, so the thing is that rather than thinking in your mind, if you are taking that first step, whatever you have, you are
Hmm.
making with it. Okay, and you are just preparing your mind that every day you have to just improve only 1 or 2%, not more than that. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
not saying that you have to take like 1 or 2 or 3 session in a day, but if you are taking one session for 365 days, then you would see that how these like 1 hour would change your another level of confidence, communication skills, consistency, and your growth. So means it is not like overnight things.
Hmm.
Overnight growth comes when we are stepping out of our comfort zone. This we all know. You know, Anshuman, what do I really feel? People are already aware about everything.
Correct.
Okay, means
True.
everything we are already aware that
Right.
if we would have this junk food or oily food, we would definitely put on weight. But have you give that thought that why we are doing this thing? But the people whosoever is taking that, okay, today is our cheat meal day. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
we can take it today, but tomorrow we have to take 2 or more repetitions of sets or workout, whatever we are doing,
Hmm.
because we know how to reduce that fat. Okay,
Right.
so when you have that bounce back ability, okay, I'm not saying that all the time you are in that happy go lucky mindset and you would say that yes, I am optimistic person and I can achieve everything. No, but when you are hitting the rock bottom at
Hmm.
that particular time, if your mind is saying and you are giving that means navigation to your mind that yes, I'm ready, I'm set to go, whatever affirmation you are giving to me, I'm go with that, and I'm good to go with everything. So in this way we can say that prepare your mindset. I always say this thing to everyone: prepare your mindset, have purpose in your life. Okay, whatever you want to do, don't take your day for granted that okay, today is this day, I don't want to do anything. Even
Hmm.
this morning I was also saying that means I have to go outside for an exhibition, how would I manage my things? But see, by the end of the day I am able to do. How?
Right.
Because I have given these affirmation to universe that I
Yeah.
want to achieve, means I want to achieve. Okay, however, I was not aware
Hmm.
that in traffic might be I would get stuck in
Hmm.
traffic or wherever I'm going. But the strong vibration was there. Even 10 times I told to my driver, Bhaiya, that Bhaiya, please, I have to reach at home before 2:30 because I do have one commitment for me. So I do believe from today's lesson, I'm learning. This is the like very big learning for me as well.
Hmm.
That next time onwards, whenever you are feeling that you are running low at your energy or you are not in a mood, just give those positive affirmation,
Affirmation.
commitment, purpose in your life. Then you would see that how things are changing in your life.
Lovely. Lovely. I'm really liking the aspect and the clarity you do have. And having said that, the affirmation you talked about would come just after this commitment, because if you don't have purpose, you cannot commit. It's more like without purpose, if you commit, you would again lose it, because somewhere it is coming from external pressure or maybe some other regions, which is essentially would not help you to be continued. However, you really highlight one point is something, there is everything available on internet. So, Indu,
Yes.
I wanted to understand one thing from you is that majority of time, even 99% of the time, take podcast, I talk with individuals. They rather ask me, Anshuman, what should be done? And some of the time I feel bad because everything is available. Why when somebody is asking what should be done? So, can you just point a light on this, that what is the mindset while somebody asks about the suggestions? Are they looking for suggestion because suggestions are available on internet? Probably each and every information is available. So what specific help they are looking forward once they ask for certain questions?
Wow, it's an amazing question, and I would definitely like to give my best forward here.
Sure.
Well, when it comes to seeking validation from others,
Mm-hmm.
What I usually feel, that sometimes it happens that for me also people are asking many things,
Yep.
and I don't have such kind of experience in my life, but people are asking me. So I
Okay.
am feeling that really I'm too much intelligent, or I am selling myself short. So because there are n number of numerous number of content is there on YouTube,
Obviously.
chat GPT, or many more applications are there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? One thing which I find,
Mm-hmm.
that people don't have that courage. That one thing. And second thing is that hesitation. Okay, means somewhere they are having that doubt on their ability. Whatever abilities they are having, they're
Okay.
not aware that we are very good at this thing. Like I am pretty sure that I am very good at my communication skills, and it's no brainer because I know, and
Correct.
I have been doing this practice, and I have to go a long way in my life. Okay, so for that reason we should say clearly, loudly, that whatever we are good at something, so we
Mm-hmm.
should show up. But I have seen that people somewhere they are just thinking, or they are just landing in two boats, that whether we should go for it or not. Or I don't know, even before this session also I got one query, and she is very good learner, and she is a teacher by
Okay.
profession, and she was asking me that, Indu, could you please give me that whether I should start my YouTube channel or not. Then I thought that okay, I'll give it to, get back to you soon. But I was just contemplating this thing,
Mm-hmm.
that means people are asking from me like I'm really good at this thing, or I why means I am not able to figure it out. But you know what, I means courage my thoughts, that I do have this ability to take action on right time. If
Mm.
something is coming on my mind, I never used to think, or never used to exaggerate the situation. Okay,
Right.
means if something is there, I try to give it a shot. Nobody is coming and killing you while you are doing this thing. Okay,
Correct.
we can take the help of YouTube, we can take the help of chat GPT. And if I do have some other thoughts coming in my mind, okay, Indu, you need to start such kind of content, I'll try. It
Mm-hmm.
means for me it doesn't bother that what others are saying. Like
Correct.
lately I have got my braces, and one lady was saying that how daring you are, like after your braces you are speaking in front of everyone. I said, but why? Means at this age, it's my wish, it's my way or highway. Why I
Correct.
cannot go? Why people are thinking too much? I think sometime na Anshuman, overthinking is like holding us back most of the time.
True.
Killing our means whatever we can do best in our life, it is really holding us back, or killing clipping our wings. So we should figure it out, that how we can face our fear with very small baby steps, and how we can make schedule a session for ourselves, how we can schedule our day, plan your day, set your objective, long term objective, short term objective. So I can say that I am quite I have this pragmatic approach
Mm-hmm.
towards life,
Mm-hmm.
towards my skills.
Mm-hmm.
So my vision is clear. So only few things are there, that sometimes people they are hesitating, they are overthinking,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have that clarity in their vision. Or
Okay.
sometimes they are just running in that bandwagon. Okay, means they just want that everybody is doing, मैं भी कर लेती हूँ यार. But this is not a thing. You
Correct.
should need to first read the room, or reflect yourself, that
Correct.
whether this thing is meant for me, or I am ready to go the extra mile for this thing. If we have these answers within
Mm-hmm.
us, it
Mm-hmm.
means we are ready to succeed in our life.
Correct. Correct. You well said that. Even I do resonate with this because since we often get this kind of questions that what should be done and what shouldn't be, I believe they were seeking validation. That is number one. They were not just, I mean, majority of time I used to think probably they want some shortcut because there is no hard way and there is no shortcuts to go on. It's more like, again, you'll have to go to water and you want me to tell you something that without even going to water, you should know that how to swim. Doesn't make sense for me. So, and I have heard this thing somewhere is that the confidence, the clarity, or the confidence would never come once you start. It will come along the way, right? So
Yes.
probably I believe if someone watching this video, take practical step, and if you can learn one simple thing, so please start taking action today. If you are not good at something, start doing it today rather than overthinking. You mentioned very well thing. We'll go deeper and understanding why this is there and how we should take this up. I believe if now in the to be honest, if somebody is seeking the help from me, I would never give them a lecture. I mean, I would highly ask them certain question to understand their problem because I know that they're only lagging onto the part of taking action. And if I can make them
Yes.
help to take any action, maybe starting from today only, so I always ask and push them to start from today. If you cannot make a sentence, start from there. Either you want to do something, do it today. Because some of the time we think that we would be doing this after so long, getting no, nothing would come, everything with the time, right? I mean, so I have already read a quote wherein someone is saying that not all the signals would be green for you. So if you're ready or just thinking for being all the signal green, boss, you'll be staying there. So again, I'm emphasizing, if the learners who are watching this video can take one simple lesson, start executing from today, and you will feel that if you can take or inculcate this habit only, I believe, since Indu, that we have already fulfilled the purpose of taking podcast or helping people along the way. Because you mentioned that on YouTube plenty of videos are available, tons and tons of videos is uploaded daily basis. So if you feel that you really wanted to change from yourself, start taking action today. I try to highlight one simple thing in every video so that I can, learner can actually get one thing. Anyways, let's talk about a bit of overthinking. We know the problem, right? Majority of
Yes.
people do have to think only, okay, I'll have to do this. So what should be done once a thought come into their mind? How they should start executing, and what are those barriers, how they should start executing? So would like to take your point of view out of that.
Means I just went to the exhibition and I can take the like some of the fresh memories are there,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to share here.
Mm-hmm.
One lady was sitting with me and she was sitting beside me and she was
Okay.
saying, means we had made there one means that flying bird, okay, like
Okay.
organically
Mm-hmm.
that art and craft work was there, and
Mm-hmm.
she was saying that इंदु जी ये लग रहा है थोड़ा ना ऊपर नीचे करना है.
Okay.
मैंने कहा आपको लग रहा है ना, yes or no, like the way you have mentioned. First I asked question from her that what do you think, आपको सही लग रहा है नहीं लग रहा है. She was saying no, लग तो रहा है बट मैं सोच रही हूँ चेंज करूँ. I said change करना है नहीं करना है. Then she said, I would like to change. I said, okay, let's
Great.
bring Caesar and let's go with that.
Cool.
And she was literally amazed with this thing that means how you means dare to take this action. And I took that action there within a fraction of second.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because I do believe that if some thoughts are coming to your mind, okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
just try to give reflection on your thoughts, because not every thoughts deserve our attention. Because
Exactly.
one minute we are getting 30 to 40 thoughts, okay,
True.
more than that. So if I have to calculate, so every day we are getting 30 to 40,000 thoughts, okay. So
Obviously.
no, we cannot work on each and every thoughts whatever is coming to our mind, okay.
True.
So what we have to do, first, if any good thought is coming or
Mm-hmm.
any like you are saying that okay, I can do this thing, and you are
Mm-hmm.
getting that belief also within
Mm-hmm.
you. So just try to pick up one pencil and notebook,
Mm-hmm.
nothing else, only do one activity. Whatever thought is coming to your mind right now, whatever is you in your hand, just
Mm-hmm.
jot it down, everything, okay. And then ask yourself that how many you can do it without even taking much time, okay,
Yep.
take. And by the end of the day, when you would filter every thoughts, you would get only two or three thoughts that
Correct.
this thought would definitely help me out, and I can take action for these thoughts now, okay. So this is the thing, when we are writing down our thoughts, because
Mm-hmm.
when we are thoughts are in our brain, we cannot give attention, we cannot raise our cognitive level,
Mm-hmm.
because we do have like our imagination and cognitive level that is next level, and we do have power of subconscious mind. Most of the learner people, they are neglecting or they are turning a blind eye over there. towards
Correct.
their subconscious mind. Most of the time, our subconscious mind works more than our normal
Conscious mind.
consciousness. Okay,
True.
so we should always, I always say this thing to everyone, and same formula I am applying in my life as well. Whenever I am thinking, okay, or
Mm-hmm.
I'm worrying about something, I just pick up one diary and just writing down,
Mm-hmm.
okay, what else I can do. This is for today, this is for tomorrow, this is for, it's okay, everything is sorted. No need to go for any counseling, nothing. But because when we are scrolling too many things,
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
and we are trying, ये देख लेते हैं इससे सही होगा यार, ये देखते हैं वो देखते हैं, we cannot have our cake or eat it too. We need to make some choices. Okay, we cannot take two things together with one thought. So I always say this thing only: something is coming to your mind, give some time. Don't take action out of whim. Okay, that this thought is coming, थोड़ा सा motivation मिला, चलो चलते हैं. No, reflect on yourself. YouTube करना है, कुछ और करना है, teaching करनी है, whatever you want to do in your life,
Mm-hmm.
just reflect on your life and then start taking small baby steps towards your goals. You could see that you are your own motivation speaker. You no need anybody to motivate you, to drag you or give you that push. Yeah, some period of time you can take the help of your loved ones and whosoever you admire. So you can take that, could you please guide me with this thing, whosoever is professionalism in that particular field.
Mm-hmm.
But 90% we have to take action if we want that this overthink should get rid of our mind.
Lovely. So, I mean, if someone is having tons of thoughts, good to have. However, we'll have to reflect on those thoughts and we'll have to prioritize that which thought actually deserve our attention, and then ask few of the questions. Probably, is it really what I wanted to do, or is it an thought would waste my time? And once we do it, start taking action. And after you take action, see that if you are fulfilling the purpose, or how is it going? Are you really liking? Or people are finding value? If you are feeling the things are going well, now the point comes. You'll have to have only one thing, that is none of other than consistency, because you figured it out. And now if you can be consistent enough, Indu, I believe you can break the barrier and you can do wonders. That's what we are doing it here, right? Because somewhere we understood after certain periods of time that we actually wanted to improve our communication. We actually wanted to help people to better their articulation. And it obviously took a lot of time for me and for you or for all those people. But once we understand that, we only have to be consistent, right?
Absolutely, and I couldn't agree more with your this point of view, because those were the days, Anshuman, when I used to do practice for 8 hours or 9 hours in a day. Can you imagine? And I
My
used
God.
to drain a lot of my energy there. Why? Because when we connect with different people in
Hmm.
one day, we are giving that speaking practice, we are understanding people. It's not only for the speaking,
Yep.
but when you are giving some time to learn something new, because everything needs your time, patience and consistency for
Exactly.
learning any new skill. Okay, and since childhood it was my dream, but past 8 years I was not taking action towards my goals. So
Hmm.
9 months ago I got to know this thing, that this is the high time. Now I cannot put my head into the sand. I need to take action for these things. And I can say that yes, this desire, this fire, it keeps on increasing every single day. It seems like, oh my God, just now people are saying that into 8 9 months how you are consistent. But for me, today is also my first day. I
Correct.
never consider that I have come a long way. I always say this thing only, that it's a journey.
Mm.
Enjoy your journey, enjoy the process, trust your process. And if you want to achieve something in your life, then you have to do friendship with resilience and perseverance, consistency, hard work. These four things, if you have in your mind, you are already succeeding in your life. Nothing could hold you back.
Lovely. I'm loving the conversation that we have not only covered the superficial thing. I like this approach because I always, try to help people in practical ways that after watching this video, they should take one thing or two thing at their home and started executing their own so that the things would started getting changed for them. And I believe if the learners would have watched this video till very end, they might have got more than 4 to 5 things to execute. So make sure to write down one simple things what you're gonna execute right away from today after watching this video. That's where the improvement would happen. However, just before wrapping up this thing session, Indu, I would like to ask one question to you is that what was one simple and maybe one of the most important lesson you have ever learned in terms of improvement or maybe general life skills that you feel that everyone should learn?
Well, when it comes to learning or any life lesson which I have learned till
Hmm.
now, that is have patience for everything, for everything, and whatever is coming to your way, just keep grabbing. Okay, every day take one step. No need to try to boil the ocean at
Yep.
the beginning. Whatever you are doing, for like, no need to crib about your things that I don't have laptop, I don't have ring light, I don't have this. What do we really need? Only video, mobile, and our stand. Nothing else is required to
Correct.
record our video.
Correct.
Okay,
Hmm.
and this thing I have learned through my journey,
Hmm.
that only the thing is that holding you back, only you. Nobody would come at your home and they would say that Indu,
That's
we
the
can hold you back, and today you are not in a mood, you shouldn't go for this. Till the time they are taking rest, I can have my one session. I know I have this much potential, and I do.
one.
Now I have learned this patience as well, Anshuman. I don't know how it is coming, but I'm just creating my content, and I'm just hoping for the best only. Always I'm just giving the affirmation. If I'm getting result, it's well and good. If I'm not getting, I try to reflect on myself, that where I'm falling behind. Still I'm not getting result. I try to start from drawing board itself. That we should have potential to start from the drawing board itself, because people most of the time they are not in this zone that यहाँ तक तो पहुंच गया, फिर से शुरू करना पड़ेगा. So
Correct.
this is the thing. Means फिर से शुरू करने के लिए you need courage, you need
Correct.
confidence, you
Hmm.
need that power. And I can say that these three things, Indu is meant for these things only. That no matter how many hurdles, obstacles are coming on my way, today I'm not getting that much result which I am deserved to be. But it's okay. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, definitely I would come like a shining star.
Lovely. And always one thing I would like to tell you again and again that once I connect you, I get a lot of vocabulary today. I have also jotted down few of the new words. Thank you for this. And probably we can connect again for one more session as per the audience requirement and again sit together and brainstorm that how we can give help to the individuals to start the practical learning. But I'm really blessed to have you as a guest today, and it was pleasure to host you again. And thank you so much for being there and sharing your thoughts and insightful session, Endo.
Likewise, Anjuman, and I always admire your insight. You are, because you are a proficient speaker. Nowadays, I can say I have been following you, and it's been like more than 4 months, and I can see that how you are shaping your personality. So we are just fixing each other crown only, and if the person is a good or kind hearted, or if the person is having something different, so why not to learn from it? So I'm eagerly ready to learn from you anytime, and yeah, it's my honor to joining you today, and I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation.
Likewise, likewise. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead.
Bye bye, have a nice day.